Hi guys, I am going to show you how to work the OSI layers. I am creating a PPT PowerPoint presentation so you can useful so it is useful for you for learning the OSI layers. So OSI, what is the OSI? OSI is the open system interconnection model and it contains the 7 layers. You can learn step by step. I already mentioned in that PowerPoint presentation so you can learn easily. So here the contains the 7 layers: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session, presentation and application layer. So you can see in that PowerPoint presentation the upper 3 layers are called as the software layer and lower 3 layers called as the hardware layer and the middle layer is called as the heart of the OSI. So now I am going to show how the work application layer. This is the actual real example of application layer. Here you can see the some protocols and the port numbers of that protocol. So it is helpful for you. HTTP Hypertext Transport Protocol and the port number is 80 and second one is the FTP is the File Transfer Protocol and the port number is 21. Third one is the SMTP Simple Mail Transfer Protocol and the port number is 25 and fourth one is the Telnet port number is 23 and last one is the TFTP and the port number is 69. Here the data flow from the application lane diagram, so you can check it. And the second upper second layer is the presentation layer. How to work presentation layer you can see in that. These are the examples of the presentation layer: ASCII, EB, TIC, JPEG, MPEG, BMP, MIDI, WAV, MP3, etc. In a two upper layer, the data is present in a data format. Now the third one is the session layer, and working on the session layers are these are the services like RPC, remote procedure call, SQL, structure, query language. Third one is the NFS, network file system. These are the example of the session layer which is work on that session layer. And again the session layer, the data present in the data format. Fourth one is the transport layer, and the working of the transport layer are this is the difference between the TCP transmission control protocol and UDP user datagram protocol. This is an example of sequencing and reassembling. And this is an example of error correction. Here you can see that some packet is missing. This is an example of flow control. It is also called as a windowing. Is the transport layer data present in segment format, not in a data format. Here the data present in a segment format. Now the working of network layer are. This is an example of network layer IP, IPX, AppleTalk, which is a protocol which is work on the network layer. These are the two protocols mainly. Routed protocol and routing protocols. The routing protocols are RIP, IGRP, OSPF and EIGRP. These are the protocols which is work to route the particular packet from one router to second router. So it is called as a routing protocols. The example of routed protocols are here you can see the source IP address, means the network layer is work on the IP address. IP address is a logical address of the particular computer or a machine. Is it easy? It is identity of the particular computer. Here you can also call as an identity card. These are the example of routing protocol. How to send the packet from one computer to a particular website. How the packet goes. These are the example. In the client, suppose if you type www.zoom.com, then your packet is going to 4 router. Here the path is changed. Again here the path is changed. Again here the path is changed. Means the packet goes to destination by changing the path. This is the working of routing protocol basically. In the network layer, you can see that data present in a packet format. The example of the network layer is the router. Now the working of data link is basically data link layer is divided into two sub layers, LLC and MAC. LLC is a logical link control and MAC is a media access control. It is a 12-digit hexadecimal number. It is a MAC address. That is work on a data link layer. So you can see that it is responsible for error detection, this layer, and the example of the data link layers are switch, bridge and NIC. These are the particular functions which are work on the data link layer. Here you can see the error detection example. How to work error detection is also called as a CRC, cyclic redundancy check. you can see in that the PPT the source MAC address and destination MAC address is written, not the IP address, it is a MAC address. So the basic fundamental of that data link layer is present on MAC address. Error detection is a function which will work on the data link layer. You can see in that particular PPT, here the data link layer, the data is present in a frame format. The transmission of the data is called as a frame. In the data link layer, network layer packet, transport layer segment, session layer data, session layer presentation layer and application layer data present in a data format. There is no change. As the example of data link layer is a switch. And the other example of the data link layer is a bridge. And the modem is also example of data link layer, physical layer. And the first last layer is the physical layer, and the working of the physical layer is responsible for electrical, mechanical procedure check. For example, the physical connectivity is called as a physical layer, which is basically working of the physical layer is like suppose if you connect a cable to the particular computer, it is contained in a physical layer. So here I am mentioning that coaxial cable, twisted pair cable, and in the form of the fiber optic cable, which is work on the physical layer, and the devices working on the physical layer are hub, repeater, cables and modem. These are the devices which work on physical layer. The example of physical layers is how to flow the data from the physical layers. In the physical layer, you can check in that the data present in the bits format. Bits is like a 0 or 1. 0 means off and 1 means on. The example of the physical layer is hub. Here you can see the data encapsulation and decapsulation PPT. The particular slide I mentioned in that data encapsulation and decapsulation. So it is a easy to helpful for your understanding purpose. Here you can see that application layer, presentation layer and session layers are data present in the data format. In the transport layer, data going to segment, network layer, packet, data link layer, frame, physical layer, bits. Here also same. Here the examples of encapsulation and decapsulations. Here the two layer, you know that OSI Open System Interconnection Model and TCP IP layer. So what is the difference between OSI layer and TCP IP layers? I show you. Here application layer, physical layer and session layer is combined in the TCP IP layer called as the application layer. Transport layer is same in the TCP IP layer. Network layer is also same, but network layer is called as the internet layer in the TCP IP layer, and the physical and data link layer is combined to form network access layer in the TCP IP layers. So this is end of my PowerPoint as a presentation. If you like, then please subscribe me.